Rise of Skywalker. If you hear clicking, it's because I'm playing solitaire. I'm not going to bother cutting this. This is just how I'm feeling. I'm feeling, as a lifelong Star Wars fan, I'm feeling very depressed about this. I think it's because even though I knew this was going to suck, I guess I was hoping that it would not be a disaster just for the sake of Star Wars. But I mean, these reviews, they're saying it's a real pile of shit. Like the Grace Randolph review I just heard, she saw it and she says like it was pathetic, the fan service they were doing, and that they clearly have no shame. The depths to which they're like they'll sink as low as possible to try to get the fans to come back. So it's just really sad. I'm glad I'm not J.J. Abrams. I'm glad I chose to not sell out in order to make $1 billion, because I don't want to be in his shoes right now, and I don't want to go down in history having for this. I'd rather not be born. Really, I mean, George Lucas created Star Wars, and you're going to be known for destroying something that should have been indestructible. And the thing is, it's funny because Grace Randolph is like, well, you know, if you really care about Star Wars, you should go to see it. If you're a big fan, you should see it just to see how it ends. And if you're not a big fan, you should skip it. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm a fan, and I'm not going to see it. And it's not because I don't need it. This is not how the story ends, because I don't even like take this shit seriously. This is not how the story ends. Emperor Palpatine survived. No. He died. That's my, internal story, and I'm not gonna skip it out of spite. Even like she goes, if you don't want to skip it to send a message to fucking Disney, I don't want to send a message to Disney. I disowned them a long time ago. I don't want to. It's like I once said, it's not like a boycott, because in order to boycott, you have to like have a list of demands or something. I'm just gone. I'm not coming back. I don't care what they do. Even if they remade the trilogy, I wouldn't. Well, I might care if they did it properly, but even then, the magic kind of gets spoiled. These franchises, they run on hype. Marvel understood that, and you kill the hype, you've killed the whole thing. And they really did kill the hype with The Last Jedi. I mean, that ended all the stories. I don't want to see it. It doesn't exist. I don't want to see Palpatine act like a jackass. I don't want to see Luke be it's just insulting. There's nothing to look forward to. Hopefully, well, not even hopefully. This is the hardest part for me. This is going to be depressing for the next couple days, but like, it's bound to get better just because it's over, And then I'm not going to watch any of the Star Wars YouTube channels again, because I got nothing, and I don't like them anyways, most of them. I was just listening to this one, and I don't mind saying her name, because you know what? Who do I fucking care? And like, she's so fucking annoying. Mary Mayhem. And you know what? I don't like her because I asked her to watch one of my videos and she said no, and I'm just a spiteful asshole. But you know what else is like? As much of a bitter asshole as I am, I don't want to watch this movie out of bitterness. Like, it's just sad. But this Mary Mayhem, she's at the end of her video, she goes, "Oh, and click here to get my merch." What the fuck? You're selling merch? Who cares about... Who wants to buy a Mary Mayhem t-shirt? Or a coffee cup? And even John Talks. I love that guy. But why would I want to buy a John Talks t-shirt? Or any of them? Like Geeks and Gamers? I'm going to walk around with a Geeks and Gamers hat on? Are people actually buying this shit? And then I watched one where they were all hanging out, a few of them, and they're all talking... And they're talking about how, if we ever met in real life, blah, blah, blah. And they're just like chatting. And then one of them was talking about shopping at Walmart. And I'm like, so you got 2,000 people listening to your show while you're just talking on the phone with each other about like nonsense. Oh, like my pet cat is over. And people, like, I don't want to be one of 2,000 people watching a live stream while somebody talks to another person. Like a celebrity. They're talking to each other like celebrities, like they're on a talk show. Oh yeah, and you sheep should buy our merch. You fucking idiots who have nothing to do and you have no friends, so you want to watch people chat with each other. Oh, by the way, thanks for the $10 super chat, George from New Brunswick. Oh yeah, and you have something to say? I'll say it out loud so that you feel special. Shout out to New Brunswick. You know, is that how little you feel? I went to a White Stripes concert once and I felt little. Just being one of 10,000 people staring at somebody, and I want nothing to do with it. I don't think I could do it. And you know, good for them. I mean, they do put their whole lives into their channels. So I wouldn't say, I don't like using the word deserve for anybody. But yeah, go for it. Good for you. But ugh. Anyways, I think I'll just make a concerted effort. Now I've got no reason to watch Star Wars YouTube channels. It was always about, like, what's the new movie going to be? Well, now it's over. It's done. And I don't give a shit about The Mandalorian. Baby Yoda, I'm not interested. There's not going to be any spoilers to that. So I guess it's the end of a chapter in my life, because Star Wars was a big chapter in my life. Way to go, Disney. I would have ate up. I would have lapped up your movies. Honestly, The Force Awakens, they shot themselves in the foot. Last Jedi, they shot themselves in the chest. And now Rise of Jedi, they shot themselves in the head. They shot themselves in the balls when they trashed the fans. They shot themselves. They cut their arms off when they I don't know. They just keep making mistakes, compounding the previous mistakes. And it's almost like, it's not even like, when will you learn? It's just, are you this stupid? How do you have money? How are you this stupid? How is it possible? And you know, it just goes to show that, like, money and or popularity says nothing about a person's intelligence. And going forward, I think I might make an effort to get more dislikes and be more dislikable. Because if I'm only getting 3 views anyways and 3 dislikes, I might as well feed off that. And the good thing about being obscure, I mean, this is my life, I'm an underground artist, is that you really don't have to censor anything you say. You know, like I once said, you know, I've spent 42 years not compromising for anything, not selling out. Why should I start now? Right? What else? I don't know. I'm making a horror movie. I'm writing a book. Another book. I'm excited about both of those. So, you know, YouTube is just like one little thing, and it's like a diary, really. And I can look back at this for years to come and I said it first. And all that. Gloating, bragging privileges. I can even link to it. And I enjoy listening to it. I'm probably the only one. All 3 of my views are me watching it 3 times. And I guess that's it. This is a really depressing time for me, this goddamn movie. Fuck. I got nothing to say. I said everything, but I've got more to say. I'm speechless. I'm speechless, and I'm speaking because I'm just confused. And well, Star Wars is dead. Marvel is dead. And as I've said before, gotta go to books. I mean, this is not just Star Wars. This is the entire infrastructure of the movie industry failing. Just like the music industry is failing. Nobody's buying CDs anymore. People download illegally, and these companies can't afford to take any risks ever again. So we're always going to get either cookie cutter Marvel movies or Star Wars-esque movies that try to push forward whatever's the popular agenda. It's just crap, both any way you look. And then you got actors who, like Brie Larson, who are delusional. I mean, that's not new, but it's getting old in a sense that they're now a lot more disposable than they were in the past. I mean, way back when somebody like Tom Cruise could actually act like a god and be treated like one. Now it's kind of like, well, you know what? If you're gonna fuck up, actors are already getting a shorter lifespan, and they're a lot less important. And now you can watch horror movies without actors. You don't need actors. They were never needed. In the same way musicians are not needed. You can make music on your goddamn MIDI on a computer. You could tell a story. Well, you never needed actors. You could write a book. And I think they're all going to make a comeback. Vinyl's making a comeback because people are sick. They like to have a tactile thing. They like to be able to touch their product. And, we're going to get vinyl again. We're going to get live bands, even though I hate live music. But we're going to get that. That's going to be the only reason, that's going to be the new thing. Little bands that make money, they don't make a killing. They don't make $1 million, but they do make enough to have a living and to have a little following. And authors, books are going to come back, not ebooks, actual books that you buy, you can hold in your hand. I've already published 2, and they were a little success, not a big one, because that's over. The only way you have a big thing now is if you're Disney or Star Wars, and it's trash. It's just McDonald's. I have friends who've been painting for 8 hours a day for 20 years, even longer, 30 years. And they don't give a shit about whether they're famous right now or not, because they just love it. And paintings are going to come back, like real, actual paintings. And I'll repeat the thing that's been on my mind lately, which is that you don't even want to be an artist anymore in terms of getting recognition, because if you do, that means 75 years after you're dead, Disney's gonna make a movie out of your story and put Muppets in and twist it all around and bastardize it and make money, and then they're gonna make $1 billion off the thing that you made nothing off. Like, I've said it before, but it bears repeating. Charles Dickens probably made $200 for a Christmas Carol. And then Disney comes along and makes $200 million off it, making the characters Muppets. And I'm not sure Charles Dickens would have been okay with that. And you know what? J.D. Salinger never wanted his book Catcher in the Rye to be made into a movie. But once 75 years have passed, it'll be public domain, and then someone like Disney will make the Catcher in the Rye movie, where Holden Caulfield is a black female, lesbian. And they'll twist everything around, and they'll make $300 million off this guy who had integrity. And as I said previously, I think I'm safe because I write books like, one of my books is called Men Are All Murderers and Women Are All Whores. So it's intrinsically impossible for Disney to twist that into something else. Like you write a book called McDonald's is the Devil, and then there's no way McDonald's is going to buy it after you're dead and turn it into something else, because it's intrinsically against McDonald's. You can't separate the story from the whole point of the story is the defiance and the statement against corporations. Maybe I'll write a book called Disney is the Devil, Mickey Mouse is a pedophile or something, and it's fictional, so I can get away with it. I can write anything I want. Then there's no way Disney can buy it 75 years after I'm dead if it becomes great or becomes famous or something. Nobody would want to touch it. It's too nuanced. It's too what's the word? It's too idiosyncratic, right? It's the kind of thing that only I could write and only I could pull off, because it's just too much me for someone like some stupid company like Disney to turn into a Happy Meal. I mean, I had a real fun time with pop culture movies like, the Marvel movies and, the prequel movies. And it's sad that it's coming to an end, because now I've got literally, I think I got nothing to look forward to. But like Herman Hesse said in his book, Demian, I think, in order for the chicken to be born, it has to break through the egg. In order to expand yourself and, become a bigger, more vast person, consciousness, you have to destroy your current universe. So, fuck this universe, this Hollywood bullshit. And, it's sad and it's depressing, but, sometimes you gotta learn how to ride the bike. You gotta take the training wheels off. You can't ride a tricycle forever. You can't stay in high school forever. Screw these movies. They're a waste of time. I feel myself losing respect for myself when I watch trash like Spider-Man Homecoming. As much as I like Homecoming, they're not doing it right. Sam Raimi did it right. Disney's like, they've jumped the shark. They jumped the shark when they brought Brie Larson in. It's over. So it's good. Go back to books. I mean, Jesus Christ. Or like, I mean, you know, listen to lectures on particle physics. That's fascinating shit. That's amazing. There's shit out there that's actually stimulating, that doesn't treat you like you're a monkey. I mean, I think, and I'm not sure how this expression came to be, but I think Disney Star Wars was a watershed moment for culture, because it was just like, okay, so we've reached the point now where the company is going to insult the customer. They're going to say, we want your money, you stupid piece of shit. You worthless piece of crap. You're nothing. Just give us your money and like you. No, don't say you don't like the movie. You do like it. You just don't realize it because you're stupid. Yeah, with Disney Star Wars, they said, okay, listen, fans, we say jump, you say how high, you stupid idiots. We will shovel shit in your mouths, and you should say thank you. That's what you should say, you ungrateful wretches. Don't you realize that we are the shapers of worlds? You are just the ones that follow the trends that we create. That was wonderful. Thanks, Disney. You guys are great. Clearly, I'm not done. I'm going to make more videos about this. But I think going forward, 2020, I might make, and it won't even be difficult. I might make a resolution to not pay attention to this shit anymore. Maybe I'll uninstall the IMDb app on my phone, and I'll probably only listen to a select few YouTube channels like The Gospel According to Mark with a C, because I don't want to hear the news from Merry Mayhem. As much as I like John Talks, he does clickbait with his articles. It's always like he makes this big announcement and then you click it and you find out it's much less than what he said it was. And I don't want to hear about your merch. Like, that's something that Disney would do, you know, buy our fucking Kylo Ren shampoo. I don't want Kylo Ren shampoo. I just use shampoo, and I don't need your goddamn Merry Mayhem sneakers. What the hell's wrong with you? Just have a YouTube channel. Just, isn't that enough? You got a great, well, not great, you got people watching your YouTube channel, and they're giving you money when you do your live streams. Enough is enough. Just be happy with that, I think. You know, it just makes me think, just like Disney, like these YouTubers. I'm sorry for singling out Merry Mayhem. She's not bad. Like, I agree with most of the shit she says. But when it comes to merch, and when it comes to these live streams where they're just chatting with each other casually, and, oh, thanks for the super chat, dumbass. Hey, dumbass from fucking Chicago sent me a super chat. And dumbass from Chicago says blah, blah, blah. What was I going to say? When they do that, it's just... it makes me feel like they think... Like, what kind of an idiot would want to buy a mug from you? How little do you think of your fans that you would try to sell them bullshit? Like, what? Like a fucking pack of matches with your stupid logo that sucks on it? You're just a guy that talks online, like, and you don't even have great ideas, and you're selling. I can't get over. That's just something. I mean, it's a Disney thing. Like, you are Disney. Like, what do you think? You're a maybe you are a rock star in the most pathetic way, but I mean, Apple computers, they don't sell Apple t-shirts, do they? Or Apple mugs? When you've got a great product, do you need to like expand it into like stupid areas that aren't quality? If I want to buy a t-shirt, I'll buy a t-shirt. Not like a... If I want to buy a nice pair of whatever, Doc Marten shoes, I'll buy Doc Marten shoes. I'm not going to buy John Talks shoes. Because he doesn't make shoes. Or like some other asshole who made a cell phone case, this YouTuber. He started selling cell phone cases that he supposedly designed. Come on. I will find a way in time to get enough of a following where I can then parlay that into getting them to respectfully to get them to pay for, do exactly what Ethan Van Sciver did, get them to buy to pay for me to publish my books, and then it'll be like, yeah, if you invest $100, and I'll give you the fucking books. Like, I won't even ask for a profit. I just want to print these fuckers. I mean, that was always my intention, was to get enough followers so that I can parlay that into talking about real art and selling real art, trying to make a living off my art, which is made with integrity and whatnot. T-shirts, that's really like nothing. I mean, I guess if I was rich enough and I was doing that well, if I had like 100 million followers, maybe I would get into T-shirts and coffee mugs. But that's because, first of all, I'm not just a personality on YouTube. I actually have an entire output, like books and shit. So, like, there's more of a reason to have T-shirts if you actually, like, if you're a rock star, you actually have an album out rather than just... And also, my logo kicks ass. And if I had T-shirts, they would say amazing things, not just like... Oh, God, like some of these fucking... Why? If you're going to have a logo, why can't you spend some time making a good one? These logos are just shit. Like, and even the quartering, I love that guy, but his logo is just like his face with a beard. I mean, even the name of my channel, Human Warnings, that's fucking brilliant. Human Warnings. It's like, because I write satires, which are human warnings. And Human Warnings is a kick-ass name, so that's already worth something. It's not like Blink 182, which means nothing, or like Geeks and Gamers. Who wants a shirt that says Geeks and Gamers on it? And I'm not trying to put these people down any more than I'm trying to put Blink 182 down. I like Blink 182. I just think they have a terrible band name. Sum 41. Fucking, you're going to be stuck with this name for a long time. Why can't you spend 5 minutes and think of a good one? Good, like, pseudonym for yourself. Yeah, I'm excited. I think 2020 is going to be amazing. Star Wars just committed suicide, and it was really ugly. And we saw the body. I'll never really look at the body, but I've heard about what it looks like. So now we can go into 2020 with a fresh start. The whole world, hopefully. And we can start, reading books or watching quality movies or not giving money or attention to Kardashians and all that garbage. Time to move up a bit, I think, in life. Yeah, so I got a book that I'm writing about God and the devil and morality, and that's like the real high quality, like the best book, ever written. That's what I'm trying for. And then I'm making a shitty horror movie, which is, the idea is that it should probably get like tons and tons of views because anybody will watch a horror movie. So that's pretty good. It's a good start. Okay, well, thanks, and sorry for all the negativity, but this shit is depressing. The rise of Skywalker. Wow, he sure rose, didn't he? Or her, or whoever. Skywalker. 20 years ago, me and my friend joked about how if Princess Leia had a lightsaber, it would be pink, and Chewbacca might have a lightsaber, and it would be hairy. Well, it doesn't sound like such a bad idea anymore, considering where they've gone. If you like gays, click like. If you like blacks, comment. If you like women, click notification bell. If you like gay women, subscribe. And if you like gay black women, Patreon, Human Warnings.